They are finding, fixing, and flipping secondhand cars, and they are also the stars of Velocity's Wheeler Dealers. Here to help us find the perfect used car is Mike Brewer and his new co-host, Anstead. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, great. Better now that you two are here. You are gurus of cars. So, of course, what do we look for when buying a used car?
If you're looking to buy a car to sell it, obviously you're looking to buy a car that you can make some profit out of. So you really want to be looking at what the market is doing at the time. So if the market is really strong for convertible sports cars, that's what you should be looking at. If it's really strong for SUVs or 4x4s, you should be looking at those. So that's what we try to impart. That's where we are. We are collector and classic car enthusiasts. So we look at the market, what's strong, what's trending out there in the collector car world, and we tap into that world. We buy cars that are on the ascent in terms of their price, and if we get in at the right price and we have the right amount of jobs to fix up on the cars, hopefully we can sell them on for a profit, and both me and this man here can go to the pub and have a drink.
Yeah, we can afford to eat that evening.
Yes.
Which is great.
That's always good. Now, how do we negotiate the best price for a car?
So first and foremost, you have to be honest with the person that you're dealing with. Don't try to cheat them. Don't try to hoodwink them by saying, you know, the engine might need rebuilding in this car if it doesn't, because Americans can see straight through that. What you do need to do is you need to find fault with the car if you can, you know, take it for a drive, to a good test drive. If you hit the brakes and it pulls to the right or to the left, then you know you've got to rebuild the brakes. If you're driving a car, make sure you put it in reverse gear. Make sure you can park it into a parking space. All of these things will help you when you're trying to drive the price down. If there is fault with the car, you can tell the person who's selling you that it's got some fault that you want to repair to try and get that price down. But the very first thing you should do is not even set out to go and see the car unless you've got in your head a price that you're willing to pay and you know that that person is willing to sell, because you just could be wasting each other's time. Nobody wants a whole row of tyre kickers coming round to their house pretending to buy the car and not really doing it, and nobody wants to keep going to look at cars with the pretense of buying them but never really buying them. So just know what you're buying in the first place, make sure you've got the confidence, make sure you've got the money, and when you're there, try to find some fault in the car to drive the price down.
All right, great advice. And I was just about to say Wheeler Dealers now in season 14. And Ant, you just joined the crew, so what does that feel like?
It's fantastic. You know, we live a really, really privileged life because we're just car guys, and we're sharing our passion with millions of people all over the world.
Thank you so much, guys. Be sure to head online to our website. We'll have this interview posted at fox4morningblend.com.